Well, post-holiday returns can feel like a sport.
Fashion and lifestyle contributor Dawn Del Russo joins us with some insider tips to navigate it all. Dawn, good morning.
Good morning. Happy to see you both.
Great to see you. I tell you, these restocking fees are still throwing me for a loop, okay?
Gosh.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Honestly, you have to look for everything.
For everything, yeah. And before we even get to that, we have to look at the return window because even some of those are starting to narrow.
Yes, you have to be really careful with that. I always say to check even before you're purchasing anything to look at the return window because that does get shorter sometimes right after the holidays, but you may benefit because sometimes it goes a little bit longer. I know some brands are doing it, extending it into the end of January, which could be a really great option if you're buying a gift.
Okay, talk to us about the importance of tags and packaging.
Yes, I say all the time, leave the tags on, all the packaging. We tend to rip through stuff and throw away, you know, maybe the tissue paper that came from the store, the bags. That stuff you want to keep because that makes it a little bit easier when you're bringing it back to just give it to them and say, like, I bought it here, we got it here, and I want to return it.
Yeah, just try to hold on to it just in case until you're absolutely sure. And
exactly.
For those in-store returns, when's the best time to go?
Yeah, I always say to go weekdays. I know that's a little bit of, you know, a harder time to do it. Weekday mornings are the best time. You'll get in and out quicker. They're usually a little bit more patient with you. They'll give you the time versus, you know, a busy weekend or a work night when there's a lot more people in and they have to, you know, get through people.
Okay, so what should you keep in mind when you're at the counter looking for a return?
Yes. So one of the biggest things I always say is if you got it as a gift, make sure that you ask for a refund on a gift card because typically if someone purchased it on their credit card, they're going to get it. The money will go back to their credit card and you won't get the gift. So make sure you get it on a gift card or if you can exchange it. If there's something else that you'd like to purchase, that's also a good option too. But keep that in mind to do it on a gift card.
Right. And we know buying online is easy, but returns are purposely meant to be a little harder. So what should we be on the lookout for?
They are tricky. I always say to use any portal that they have. Usually they'll direct you to where they do returns on their website. Sometimes now they even have apps. They're asking you to go to the app to do that, which can be a little bit frustrating, but sometimes easier to process the return itself. I also say to take a picture of the item before you ship it out, because if you take a picture, you know what you sent. You can say, you know, I made sure this was in there. If they say something is missing, you can see that that what was in the actual box is being returned.
And hold on to
and then
that
also
tracking number.
Yes, that tracking number is key, essential to getting it back. And you'll also know so you can track it too, because that's so important.
Now, one of the things that we've been talking about today, Justin Finch has been covering, are these return fees. I guess we need to brace ourselves for, you know, paying to take these things back.
Yeah, they're, you know, restocking fees. They're asking you, you know, if you are returning it back, they won't send the shipping back to you. Restocking fees. So be aware of that because sometimes returning an item, it could cost the same as just keeping it, you know, yourself. So, or maybe giving it, you know, if there's somebody else that you know that might like that item, might be a better option than returning it and worrying about the fees that you're going to have to pay.
Something tells me there'll be a lot of re-gifting.
Yes. Prepare yourself for next year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Dawn, thanks so much for joining us this morning and happy holiday to you.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you too.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Thanks, Vanessa.